He was a sight to behold, all right. 7'7" Manute Bol was one of the premier blockers in the NBA, but it was his unorthodox three-point shot of which he was most proud. Bol climbed into a boxing ring one time to face William the Refrigerator Perry. He then became the world's tallest jockey. But it was always in the name of raising awareness for his native country, Sudan. On June 30th of 2004, Bol was nearly killed in a car crash when the taxi he was riding in flipped. With his savings wiped out, the Warriors helped pay his medical bills. All right, it's our pleasure now to be joined in the studio by longtime NBA player Manute Bol and C.D. Doyle, who is the co-founder of Dear Sudan, Love the Peninsula. You've got a cane, you walk with the cane. We documented that near tragic accident for you. How are you doing?
I'm doing very good. I cannot complain. God is great, and I was in a bad shape before, but now I'm walking a little bit.
You're finding out all the love that you really have, right? I know the Warriors rallied around you, Chris Mullin, Tim Hardaway, Mitch Richmond.
Rod Higgins.
Yeah, Rod Higgins and all the guys really came to you, but it was touch and go there for a while, wasn't it?
It was very good. When I got up, in coma, I was in coma for 3 weeks. And then they started calling, Chris Mullin called every day. Then he told me that he was going to set up something to raise money for my medical bill, like $80,000 for my medical bill, and it was very good, And I want to come out, to thank the people that raised money for me, and they care about me very much.
Bol gave his entire NBA fortune to try and stop the violence that has tormented this African country for 50 years. Now in the western part of Sudan, in the region known as Darfur, hundreds of thousands are dying at the hands of the Janjaweed, a government-backed militia. So everybody knows that genocide is taking place. So my question is, why hasn't more been done?
This is the reason why we try to raise awareness, And Cindy just said, you can send the food, but with no protection. It don't mean nothing, because you can send the food there and people come out from village. And then the Genoese come in and take over and they kill those people. The UN peacekeeping and no-fly zone, because all the time when people run for the food, the government of Sudan, they come with a helicopter gunship and they shoot them, and then Genoese take over in the ground.
So I come back to the same question. Why has the United Nations not established a no-fly zone? Why has the United Nations not taken a firmer approach to humanitarian needs?
And that's a question we ask ourselves.
Exactly. And the United States really needs to take the leading role.
If the United States take the lead.
But the United States took a leading role in Iraq, and now they're bogged down in a situation that many will say is a winless situation. Do you think, conceivably, you look at Somalia, what happened there, you look at what's taking place in Iraq right now, that the failures of government to go in and effectively do something are part of the reason why you're not seeing any movement here?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we do not ask an American to send troops to Darfur. We're not saying telling them to take the military there. We're telling American to put pressure on UN. We need strongly UN to be condemned by American people and by European people, because European now they're talking about Darfur. People have been genocide in Darfur, but if you're not taking action, they're still doing it. They keep doing it and doing it. And I want the United States government, to put a pressure on UN to send the peacekeeping there, not African peacekeeping, because you cannot send somebody with a baseball bat, no gun, and you think that they're going to protect the people.
How difficult is it for you, being a native of this country, to see the genocide that's taking place?
It's very hard for me because I tried for too many years, I started in 1990 to lobby in the Congress and senators and tell them that the situation in Southern Sudan is a genocide, but nobody take it serious, and we lost among the people. Even my village was destroyed by those people who called themselves Genoese. When they was fighting against us, they would call themselves Marahalin. So they've been supported by the Sudan government. They give them horses, they give them a gun and ammunition and everything, and food and money to go and, wipe out the people that the government don't want.
A couple other things before we say goodbye. When people saw you boxing against William the Refrigerator Perry, some people thought that was a publicity stunt, but you were also raising awareness for what you were doing.
Did you kick his butt? I only saw a little bit of the video. How did that go?
I don't know. People might say that they asked me, who should I fight? And I say, I want to fight the big guy that United States, American people would watch the show and they would pay attention about situation going on. And my first pick was Bill Lambier, Dennis Rodman, and then I picked William Refrigerator because he was big and I was tall, and I think that people would pay attention, and that's the reason why I fought him.
You know what? You looked a lot better than him in the ring.
But you know what? I was in a good shape because I trained for 3 weeks.
Did you really?
And yeah, I run and you know, I tried the boxing and everything. And
so I remember you as a warrior. My favorite thing was Nelson, yeah, go ahead and shoot the 3-ball, and the place would go nuts.
Bol takes it, he wants it again. God! Oh, brother! Three-point range. Unbelievable. I mean,
you know, Chris Mullen playing one-on-one, 2-3 only. No lab, no 2-point. And it become really good, you know. I have a good time, I'm enjoying it, and, you know, I love Bay Area, and they gave me a chance, you know, to become what I was, you know.